Welcome to episode 2104, Hamilton James, the trillion-dollar man of Wall Street, 9 lessons. This is an outline of episode 2104, lesson 1 to 5, lesson 6 to 9. Lesson 1, the trillion-dollar man. Under his leadership, Blackstone grew from $5 billion in AUM to over $500 billion. Well, mathematically, not quite $1 trillion, but close. Lesson 2, his innovation at Blackstone. Under his 20-year leadership at Blackstone, he introduced many innovations. The most important, IPO in 2007, expansion of credit business, and global expansion. Lesson 3, rather play offense than defense.
Than a big company where you're trying to defend and hold your own against the inroads that the young companies make. I'd rather be offense than defense.
Lesson 4, the quiet architect. He led and transformed Blackstone, low-key and gradual. Lesson 5, long-term relations.
I think are several. First of all, there has to be an element of trust, both organizational trust and personal trust. That's the basis on which you work out differences of opinion. And just aside often and say, what's the right for our partnership? And a belief in that, I think, is an important foundation. Both parties have to feel they're getting a fair deal. That doesn't get down on through the working groups. You can have a very good long-term partnership.
Lesson 6, advantages of Blackstone.
Companies' fortunes and create value. So at Blackstone, we figured we could add, by our own intervention, 5 to 10% on average of a company's EBITDA, just by things like procurement, redesigning the healthcare plans, providing AI.
Lesson 7 is innovation at DLJ. First, global merger and acquisition leadership, 1982. Second, merchant banking division, 1985. Lesson 8, more fun with young company.
There were 6 of us in investment banking then, and it was a startup area. It had been 2 years since we'd done either a merger or a public financing of any sort when I arrived. So it wasn't exactly a beehive of activity.
Right.
But one thing I learned about DLJ was, as compared to some of the bigger firms my friends went to, it's a hell of a lot more fun to be at a young company where you're building something.
9, team culture over individual greed.
Became too much oriented about individual greed and not about being proud of what you do and doing it as a team and doing it well and enjoying the professionalism of it.
Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. In February and March 2025, I was fortunate to be in magnificent India, birthplace of Buddhism, and the Taj Mahal.